Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is a pen pot. It's a giftable pen pot, and this is a very cute little box. My original project that I had planned in my head was for curly whirly sweetie treats. Then I ate them. So I decided I was going to adapt to the project that was in my head, and I'd just received these two Stampin' Dazzle markers in the post, and I just thought, oh, they're lovely, those would make a lovely gift. So I packaged them into our long skinny treat bags. These are the 1 inch by 8 inch bags, and I just thought, well, that's really cute, but what else can I do with them? And so I sat and fiddled around with measurements and pieces of paper and came up with that, and it's rather sweet. So I'm going to show you how to make it. I'll put that to one side. Only uses a tiny piece of cardstock to make. It's 5 5/8 of an inch by 4 1/4, which is 11 by 14 centimetres. So you start with the long side first, and we're only going to do one score line, and that is going to come at 5/8 of an inch, which is 1 1/2 centimetres. And then you turn it around and you score it again at 5/8 of an inch, then at 1 7/8 of an inch, 2 1/2 inches, and at 3 3/4, and in metric that is 1 1/2 centimetres. I don't know, 5 centimetres, 1 1/2, 5 centimetres, 6 1/2, and 10 centimetres. Oh, every day's a riot here, isn't it? Seriously, I write down so many lines and stuff and I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Fold and burnish your score lines. This is basic black cardstock, as is this one. That was Back to Black, the new designer series paper, which is black and white. Our last one that was black was black and very vanilla, so it's quite nice that there is a white one in now. Okay, when you look at your score lines, you will see that there is one that is a tiny bit shorter than the other side. It's the one that tucks away. If you try and fold the wrong ones, it doesn't fold flat. Well, let me try and get that. There you go. It won't fold flat, whereas, and you can see it's too narrow, but it will fold flat that way. So this thinner one is the one that you want to put your adhesive on, and that's where you want to remove the little box underneath it. So double check that you've got the right ones. So a piece of sticky strip. Actually, it would help if maybe I cut these score lines as well. Oh, everything in miniature today. Apparently including the size of my memory, remembering what to do. Okay, sticky strip along there. Keep it close to the score lines. And then tiny little piece that's going to come, because that is going to fold round to the back. Whoopsie daisy. So that means this one is the front over here. If in doubt, double check first. And actually, like I say with all of my projects, if you're going to recreate my projects, make sure that you practice on a piece of scrap cardstock first, because although I am reading them out and working in either metric or imperial, when I type, often I'm typing a lot of measurements out in one go. So, and I touch type as well, and on the odd occasion, yes, I have got my fingers in the wrong place and written down the wrong measurement, and I would hate for somebody to work with their paper and get it, you know, and it's my 1 centimetre error makes a complete trash of your paper. So please do always practice first, but we're all, you know, we're only human. Okay, typeset paper. This is the one I'm using now, and it's a specialty paper. I don't know if you're going to be able to see through that, but it's very thin paper. There you go. If I tip it like that, you can see that the numbers show through. Obviously they don't when it's flat on something, but it's not transparent. It's just very, very thin paper, and actually you get twice as much because it's a specialty paper. And it's lovely. It's beautiful. A really lovely feel. Anyway, stop talking. 4 3/4 of an inch by 4 3/4, which is 12 by 12, and then this panel is 4 3/4 by 2, which is 12 by 5. And I'm literally just, oh, which way do I want my stripes? Do I want them like that, or I want my stripes like that. Lay one over the top of the other, so just use a piece of some snail to hold it in place, and obviously they are exactly the same width. So there you go, one over another, and then you just simply wrap it round. And I have found that actually if I grab my pens and put them inside, that keeps the box that little bit sturdier because it is a small box. So position, and like I say, it's not about score lines and complete accuracy. Sometimes it is okay just to do things by eye. You know, this is my reality. It's I don't measure and score everything, and I'm sure I'm not the only crafter like that who doesn't measure and score everything. So I'm just going to now reinforce those rough score lines I made. Definitely it's not essential that you burnish this paper by any stretch of the imagination, because it is thin and it's lovely. So I'm just going to wrap that around my box just to make sure. See, there you go. Not a score line in sight. Fabulous. Right. I'm going to put some snow on the edge of both pieces. And then I'm going to, whoopsie daisy, I'm lining up the front first because there's no adhesive in there, and I can make sure that I'm equidistant at the top and the bottom. Fold in the sides, one over, next over. That's stuck down. Okay, I know that I've got the white satin ribbon and I'm using vanilla, but it's okay. I will swap them. I didn't have any more pens. I literally seconds before filming I did grab my vanilla spritzer and I thought that would work. That would fit inside. But I haven't got a second one, so I can't show you what it looks like with two in the box because I only have one. But they will fit. Well, okay, maybe a little bit short, but you get the idea. So lots of different, you know, our different pens. A couple of those maybe. Smooch Spritz would fit in, or just Sweeties would be lovely in there. So there we go. My pretty little pen gift box, and I hope you like it. Thank you so much for joining me. Waffle and chat and all. Anyway, take care. Bye.